There's a picture of me with a bright-eyed girl, dressed like we're at the ball. Could have been the first girlfriend I ever had. We danced back then at the local hall, band playing rock and roll, while the shifty boys drink whiskey in the backroom bar. Well, me and that little beauty queen, we're having way too much fun, raising dust and rock around the back road country hall. And I was doing then what I do now, sing along the songs you know, rocking to the rhythm of the boo band in the old hometown. Boogie like you want to do the rock and roll, shuffling, hustling, free for all, and there's always someone dancing with himself. Cause the boyfriend's drinking in the whiskey bar, talking about how wild they are. All the girlfriends want is to boogie to the rock and roll. Well, the bandits used to play back then. They'd drive up country from the town, little bit folksy, little bit rock and roll. And played all the songs on the radio, most of the songs that we all know, while we're hanging ragged to the rhythm of the rockin' band. We're all young and keen and start to hang loose. Most of us blokes didn't know what to do, but the girls all dance like kind of blow your mind. Never did drink whiskey back then, dancing like a matchstick man, rocking that rhythm while the band laid a good time down. We'd boogie to the rhythm of the rock and roll, shuffling, hustling, free for all, and there's always someone dancing with himself. Cause the boys drinking in the whiskey bar, talking about how wild they are. All the girlfriends want is to boogie to the rock and roll. So I got me a guitar back about then, tried to play like that guitar band. Never did manage to conquer that flaming thing. So I joined a band playing the saxophone, tried to swing in a big jazz band. All the girls were thinking that swing's the way to go. Yeah, the problem with playing in a big jazz band, you never get to dance like a matchstick man, and the girls all look like they're having too much fun. When I look back now, I've gotta say that we all had a good time back those days when we're rocking to the rhythm of the good time rock and roll band. We're rocking to the rhythm of the wrecking band, shuffling, hustling, free for all, and there's always someone dancing with himself. Cause the boyfriend's drinking in the whiskey bar, talking about football and motor cars. All the girls want to do is boogie to the rock and roll. For a man to muster high country, needs a team of willing dogs. Rusty was the mainstay, bringing the livestock down. He's a big boned, boisterous dog, bold enough to hold his ground. His ragged voice would wake the dead, that long-haired brindle hound. Yeah, the team was Rusty's family, he always called the tune. He'd be in the sick when sick was on, the leader of that ragged crew. He could run and hunt all day long, climb those southern hills. Rusty kept it all together when the muster's coming in. He could hold them, he could roll them, he could shift them and cajole them. Rusty was worth two mounted men when the muster's coming in. For a hunt away, it's mostly play and a fair amount of bluff. He'd tear across the landscape, yelling all kinds of stuff. He'd race for the sky to please the guy, stand and say his piece. When mustering the livestock, the world is at your feet. Well, he was one of many. He was a dog of his time. Rusty was exceptional, last one of a kind. He's a dog that sets the standard high, a benchmark for all others. No matter his bad habits, time polishes the memory. He could hold them, he could roll them, he could shift them and cajole them. Rusty was worth 4 mounted men. Muster in those southern hills. So get away, rusty boy. Speak up now, bring 'em down, give 'em a rusty roll. Shake those hills like a sack of fleas, tumbling down the street. A rusty roar from the top of the hill echoes all the way to town. It was out the back of Craggyburn, old Rusty came unstuck. He was turning a crazy maverick steer when a stray hoof knocked him dead. Well, he lies there now in a shallow grave, neath a cairn of jagged stone. In the valley Rusty knew so well, high above that southern trail. And the next time that we rode that way, and every time we've been there since, we leave the cap of a whiskey bottle on Rusty's ragged rocks. We drink a dram to an old friend, call his name to Silent Hill. Swear that as the sun goes down, you hear Rusty calling still. He could hold them, he could troll them, he could shift them and cajole them. Rusty was worth 10 mounted men. Muster in those southern hills. Get away, rusty boy. Speak up now, bring 'em down, give 'em a rusty roll. Shake those hills like a sack of fleas, tumbling down the scree. Rusty roar from the top of the hill echoes all the way to town.